Welcome back, it's me, Joito, and we are drafting again Wilds of Eldraine, the newest set. So first we have to wait so that our players are here, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, as a starting pick, we have Grave Pack, an expensive card being 3 black mana, and Likeness Looter as our rares. Draw a card and discard a card. That seems quite good, being also a fairy. Here we also have Toth Cookie as a 2 mana make a 2/2 and a foot, and some rat cards like Voracious Vermin and Harried Spear Guard. There's also the Hollow Scavenger, an interesting 3-drop in red, in green. But I think we will start with Toth Cookie. Good to drop, enters with another foot, and for 3 mana making the foots a 4/4 is quite good. Okay, here we can follow it by maybe some ramp in Root Rider Found. A 4-drop that can enter with haste if we have something exiled, like with an adventure. Yeah, well, it has to be an adventure, mostly. Maybe some 3-drops in the Rat or the Tapper, but I think I like Found the most here, and I think that will be my pick. Here we can follow it by another Toth Cookie. I will pick it quite happily. There's also a Cheeky Mouse, a very aggressive card, and maybe a Fairy or a Red Tooth Genealogist. But Cookie is quite good, does a very good job, so quite happy to pick it. Nice, we can follow it by an Agatha's Champion, 5 mana 4/4 that has trample, and if we can bargain it, it also fights. So this is a very good card. There's also Blue Bounce Spell, Consigned Wits, gives you an aura and a body, and maybe Intangible Virtue that buffs tokens, and if we animate the cookies, they would be tokens. But here Champion is still the best card, plus we keep in green colors, so we are open for anything else we might want in the future. Okay, here as green cards we have Season of Growth, 2 mana whenever a card enters the battlefield under my control, use a creature, you scry 1, and if we cast a fight spell, for example, we could draw cards. There's Troublemaker Oof, a 2-drop that can be useful, but here I think I will take another color, and probably white. Hopeful Vigil is a very good card, 2 bodies, a 2/2 with Vigilance, and we can sack the enchantment to scry. Here we can follow it with a Red Tooth Genealogist if we want to keep green. Ground Seal is just a 2 mana enchantment and draws a card, so it's just a cantrip, not an interesting card. We could also maybe pick some white cards, or Minstrosity. but I think I will keep with the green. I mean, monstrosity makes food, so it would be good with toast cookie, but okay, here interesting choices. Up the beanstalk. Whenever it enters it, you draw a card, but also when you pay a 5 mana spell, so that's good. There's also a good removal spell in Torch the Tower, Hopeless Nightmare as a way to make some discards. So all cards are good. Maybe we should take Torch the Tower as a removal spell, but I think I will go with Up the Beanstalk just to keep green and be extremely open for the next packs. Here we can take the colorless land that can steal some creatures. And yeah, here nothing in our color, so we'll have to pick something else. I will take probably the Princess Takes Flight. It's a pseudo removal spell that becomes a full removal if we can sacrifice it before it reaches the chapter 3. We will follow it by probably Besotted Knight, making a roll token. There's also the Witch Stalker, but I don't think we will need it. And here I think we take Brave the Wilds, 1 mana that can be a land and also a creature, and it has bargain, so we can sack things like the Princess Takes Flight. And here let's take maybe a Titanic Growth as just a combat trick, followed by another Knight and a 3-drop. But oh wow, that's a very big and very interesting mythic. 6 mana Flying Haste Dragon. I think that's what we will take. There's nothing really interesting in white. That green card is not the best. There's Picnic Ruiner. That should also be quite good. If we end red, maybe it wills. But here I will take the red card and have a good point to swap colors, since we don't have the second one. And wow, another very good rare. So yeah, we will pick that. Here there's also Greta as an interesting thing to maybe go in black, but probably not as good as the red cap Gutter Dweller. So that's our pick. Here, green cards, Spider Foot. In this set we could try to play one main board, but probably not the most interesting thing. So we have red cards, Grand Ball or the Spearman. There's also this combat trick, Monstrous Rage. That seems quite good. 2 mana, 1 mana +2 +0 and a monstrous roll, so plus an extra +1/+1 and trample. So +3 +1 and trample seems quite good. We could also maybe take some black removal spell if we wanted some kind of splash, but we'll try to be 2 colors. Here we can probably take Curse of Werefox as a removal spell. There's also that giant that can ramp a bit, could be interesting, but I think Curse is a bit better as a removal spell. Here we could follow again a Greta. Good card, but I don't think we will splash for it. Maybe we could splash Greta. We have the ways with Brave, Root Rider Faun. Should we risk it or just be safe and take Rider Faun? I think I will take Faun. Here, more green cards. I think we will take the Hollow Scavenger, makes a foot, so it's good with Toth Cookie. We can follow with Grand Valgues, not the most exciting card, so maybe another way to steal creatures. Having 2 is a bit hard, but here we could take another fight spell, but I think I will take Return from the Wilds. Maybe we land at splashing something. An Edgewall pack. The wood 4 drop, maybe not the more interesting one here for us, but Cheers 3 drop, not the most interesting, but maybe something we can play. Here Scourge Linger could be something we may play, but yeah, another return is nice. We'll have to check, maybe it's more like a filler, so probably in the sideboard unless we need it. And another 3 drop, not the best one. And wow, interesting, Unnatural Growth, a card we could try to play, doubling the power, or Song of Totentans. I think Song of Totentans is too strong not to play it. Expel makes rats give haste, so can play for 1 mana, give haste to everyone, or just make a ton of rats to swarm my opponent. And yeah, other interesting card, maybe the Fanatic Firebolt as removal spell. But okay, hard choice. Glutton or Champion? Fight spell, fight creature versus some life gain creature. I think we will take the Champion. Can end up being more relevant just killing a creature instead of only gaining 3 life. So a second champion for us. Here we could take Dragon's Mantle, Protection Spell, or Red Tooth Vanguard. Royal Treatment is probably the best card. Protection Spell and gives also a roll. We could follow it by another Tempting Apple or a Hollow Scavenger. Maybe it's a bit too greedy getting for 3 apples since it's a legendary card, but stealing something, giving haste, we then pay 2 mana to either gain life or drain the opponent for 3, and we can also animate them with Toth Cookie. So it should be something interesting to see. Okay, here we could follow it by some Ramp or Hamlet Glutton. I think it will be Ravi. No, maybe Hamlet Glutton is better. We can steal something, then next turn sack the apple. And see, here we will probably take the fight spell. There's also a 5-drop, but yeah, the fight spell should be better. Followed by a good 4-drop that comes with an instant. Another Brave the Wild, so another land we can have. And here we probably don't want any of those, so to sideboard. I don't think we will play this combat trick. Another Titanic Growth. Maybe we could play it, but I'm not sure. And nothing else here. Last picks will be nothing relevant. And another Titanic Growth, but I don't think we want the third one. So let's try to build the deck.
Light on creatures.
Now my friend Joseph has joined. He wants to help a bit. And let's see. Light on creatures.
Definitely light on creatures. Yeah.
Move
I
the
think you're light
creature stuff. Okay, maybe we are a bit.
Definitely. I think you had a really good start with 2-drops. And then I was like, you know what? I thought you were great on 2-drops. Maybe could have picked up 1 or 2 more 2-drops, maybe, but didn't need to. Then 3-drops, you definitely needed to pick up more. Scavengers would have been great. Really anything would have been great. And then 4-drops, you're fine. Maybe could have picked up 1 or 2 more, but fine. Champion's great. And then Hop-End's great too. Like, you can get any number of gluttons, and that's great.
Brave the Wilds could also be some creatures, maybe.
Yeah, put the lands and then just cut 2 lands.
Yeah, I think I can put more red, since red is kind of a splash.
Well, definitely the way Braves works anyways is you can't cut forest for Braves anyways.
We need the forest to be able to cast it, to get the other colors.
Up the Beanstalk.
Up the Beanstalk could draw some cards, but...
What's the mana value with 5 or greater?
Yeah.
You don't have enough
targets for that. So that's an easy cut.
Got it.
Maybe an apple, or is it good to play a lot? We can also...
It's a food.
Animate
it,
with cookies, gain some life, or just drain the opponent.
You know, I think you kind of lacked, and I was trying to push you into it. I was trying to get you to stream it live earlier.
Yeah.
Is once you get tough cookies, you really want to go into food. And I do think black-green, I think the data says it on 17 lands, but I think black-green's like the strongest deck right now. And I think
some red as I should have picked, maybe, but I was too much tempted by the red.
Yeah, and I know why you were tempted by the red, but as you can see, how many red cards do you really have in your deck? Yeah. Just 2. Like you have more than 2, but they don't really matter. Yeah, like those ones are fine, but they're not required, and you could splash.
Should I cut a Titanic Growth? Maybe.
You could. It's not like it's a good trick though. Like it wins games in this format because people don't see it coming. I've seen people literally lose games to it where they just leave a creature unblocked and like game is just over. So it like +4 nobody sees coming. To like end a game out of nowhere. So the only thing is your deck's gonna have a hard time ending games quickly because the lack of a 3-drop, like it won't have a quick curve per se to go 2-3 and then at 2 something like it won't always have that problem because with Cookie it can go 2 and then 3 on 3 it can make a 4/4 and then swing for 6. So it's not always gonna have that problem. And then it can go growth and then swing for say 10 on turn 4, and then you've already swung for say 6. So then that's 16 damage by turn 4.
But I
You know.
think we can also win by just or late drops, maybe Area Zappel and Song of Totentas also.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, we need one last good, so it's between a Titanic or an Apple, I think.
Well, the apples are too good in this deck because you need the food for your cookies.
Yep.
You just don't have enough food otherwise, so you're gonna need
Titanic
those.
Growth?
Well, Titanic Growth's pretty darn good. And you do have Trample on Glutton, which means it can help you win games out of nowhere. You do only have one Glutton, but you do have a Flyer too, the Hellkite, and you do have Trample on the 4/3. So, and that's why Werewfox has a pretty good win rate.
Monstrous Rage.
That's one of the best cards in the format right now. I think it might be Royal Treatment, honestly.
Yeah.
Which is a good card, but it's not that great. Oh, it does give you Royal Roll,
Hexproof and a Royal Roll. It's protection that stays for a while.
Yeah, it's not the greatest protection, but yeah, I guess it's Gigantic Growth then. If it didn't give the Royal Roll, then I guess I would get rid of it, but
yeah.
But since it gives you a Royal Roll, I guess it's fine.
So let's see how we do.
It's just too much value for 1 mana.
With a mostly green deck, splashing some red.
Yeah, green's like the best color, like one of the best colors right now, for sure. Blue's one of the weakest colors by far, if not the weakest color.
Yep.
Kind of like green's the top, blue's the bottom.
There's a lot of value. And blue is more a filler.
Too strong.
Okay, too many lands, not any creature, and a protection spell, so that can target anything. A mulligan, right?
Yep.
Easy mulligan. This is a better hand. You have
and then just put the growth.
Yep, I will keep the removal spell. And champion.
And then champion will have a food from the cookie, so.
Yep.
Then you have a roll there too.
Cookie to animate it and attack. Ooh, Bunicorn. Okay, that's something we might want to kill with Graceful Takedown before it grows to infinity. My question is, should I do it now? I can also bait an attack and play the roll token if he wants to block with Gallant Pie Wielder. I don't see that being so bad.
White. Man,
or maybe
screen
just animate the cookie and attack with the cookie.
Well, they have double strike. I don't think you're attacking here.
Yeah, that's. We can also pass.
Because with double strike, they're threatening coming in for about 8 damage next turn. Because the double strike is about 4, and the bunny corn's threatening about 4 by itself. Because it can probably get to easily 4 next turn. So like their baseline play is here probably drop a princess and or like a 2 mana removal, which has a really high win rate right now. So that's what I would do if I was them.
Yes.
Hey, what's going on?
More people from Discord.
Your baseline that they know that you could do is just in response.
-1, -1.
They did the -1? Interesting.
Yeah.
That is interesting that they did that. That's interesting that they did the -1 there. So they're just going to do -1 and then pass.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
So I just put the roll token to the cookie and not block, right?
And take 8?
Yep. No, take 4. It's only first strike for now.
Take 4, that's fine.
He
didn't
get to celebrate.
Yeah, the win rate on Pie Wheeler is pretty bad. It's only like 55%, if that. When I checked yesterday.
We should maybe play the 4-3.
Well, yeah, you're
Or
still one mana off the one. You
yeah,
definitely. Well, you have takedown. Maybe you should take something down. But then how much mana? Oh, it's not going to be mana
I
efficient,
think
right?
takedown we can save it for later. If we have Tough Cookie enchanted, we can still kill something big.
Yeah, based on mana efficiency in the first 5 turns, you
The question is, should I attack? I don't care
can't.
trading here, but maybe I can block with it, and I'm in lower
I think
life.
you're gonna want to just hold. Yeah.
We have a good way to get back next turn with Agatha's champion.
Yeah, Agatha's champion is gonna be a real nasty drop here. So, and don't forget the cookie counts as a food too. So,
Yep, we could even eat the cookie if we ever
and
need.
it has a roll attached to it. You can pop the roll off and use the roll as your bargaining chip.
Huh,
I would
interesting.
block with the 4/3 on the 2/3, and I'd take the 6.
Yeah,
Kind of annoying. You know what's weird is Discord's got a whole new mobile version client, and it's like cutting off half my screen when I'm watching.
so should I bargain the roll to kill the witch?
Well, there's a problem now
Or
because the
eat the bargain the food?
think about how you're not going to die next turn too because the wait, just do cancel. Is there a world where what does takedown do?
Takedown deals an enchanted creatures and another creature, so if we keep the roll token, maybe next turn we can fight with both to the Bonicorn. So I think I want to Agatha's champion, bargain the food away, that's gaining
And
the
then
3
fight
life. That
Yeah, you have to stabilize his board somehow because the opponents like they're threatening like they're just threatening to like try to kill you right now. They're just putting a lot of pressure.
Unicorn can be very scary, maybe we should have killed it before.
Well, you didn't have a lot of opportunities to kill it, to be honest with you.
Well, the third turn, instead of just passing the turn, holding the roll and a cookie to animate.
Yeah, that was your decision. I don't know. That was an interesting decision. I don't know if it was the right decision
But
or the wrong decision.
next turn we can also return from the wilds, maybe getting a land, just to thin the
Well,
deck more.
I would not get a land probably. I would just get the food and the
And the
1/1.
1/1, it's probably also a very good option.
Because at this point you can use both probably. It depends on like what your mana requirements are at this point. Oh, that's good to see.
They can get the witch.
I'm sorry they didn't want the pie wheel there. Oh, 1 mana left over. Nice. Oh, glutton.
So fight you the rabbit.
Make a 1/1 and get a food. Just as we talked about earlier.
Yep.
Or yesterday, remember? I said earlier, like later. Because now you have 2 tokens for bargaining, which is exactly why that card's the win rate's insane on that card. It's one of the top win rate commons. Flick a coin is the highest win rate common, but that card's like in the top 10. Like it's up there, which is insane because it's just a ramp card for most parts. I think you're in good shape now. I think you've stabilized, so not fully, but because that thing can be kind of nasty.
Neva could be quite dangerous.
Oh man, now you need the
But
land. Well, the good news is you have the fawn in your hand, and you have the cookie in your hand.
I think we bargain the roll, right?
No,
We
you
don't
can
need it.
bargain the 1/1. Oh, the roll. Yeah, bargain the
The
bargain the
roll,
roll because it's either the roll or the 1/1. I don't think
but
you
the
had to
1/1
bargain
could
the.
be more interesting just to block Neva.
Oh, the menace. Yeah. Yeah, you don't really need the roll, but the way the roll is good is because they have the stupid tutus, and the tutus are really annoying. What does that do?
We can pay 2 mana to ping for 1,
Great.
so
Yeah,
we can probably
that
kill
card's great.
rats. See? All attack.
Oh,
Block here, block here, block here.
that's annoying. Tough Cookie. Can Tough Cookie sack for life gain?
No, I don't have mana open.
Oh, it needs mana. Okay. Yeah, I've never been past
It's an
one, so you
interesting
know.
attack. I don't know why they are attacking with so much. Maybe they have a board wipe.
And they also probably feel like they don't. It's only going to get worse for them from here.
Oh,
So they're going to bargain away a. They bargain away a roll there. And then that thing grew because of it. The Kiva, or whatever it's called, Neva.
never. Yeah.
The only problem is now that you lose the Tough Cookie, it's like you're losing a 4/4, you know, because the
And
opportunity.
oh
Oh
wow,
no.
even more removal.
Yeah, basically they had like a hand of solo of only removal, you know. Good news is you got the dragon and he can like take everybody out. The bad news is he takes time and they're pretty wide.
I could bargain the food token to get 4 mana, so I could
And then
kill a rat and play the food raider faun.
yeah, I would probably do that. Because the food's gonna take too long to do you any good, and you'll probably you pretty much have to. Like you don't have a clue, or you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. You have to. It's
Yeah.
unfortunate that you just don't have a little bit more mana. Like the opponent's just been putting on so much pressure this game, which is good though. Like the people are learning this set pretty quickly. I've been surprised at how quickly people have learned this set. Like so, you get to kill the 1/1. Technically, you could have killed the 2/2 as well, but a 1/3 to
Yeah.
block is essentially the same thing.
If there was a death touch combat trick, it would be amazing with Realm Scorcher.
And the opponent
So,
is
should
blocked
I
the
block
1/3.
Neva and take 5? Or
Nah,
block like this and take 4?
I like that. For some reason, I think that's the better block. It feels like that one gets less blown out, but maybe I'm crazy.
Okay, so they get it back with a roll and
Oh, Wicked Roll is nasty.
yes. So now I'm just dead to the wicked rolls.
They all have Wicked Rolls on them.
Yep.
Yeah, it's too bad that you can't in the game, but they've just been able to just and it's
Stabilize.
unfortunate like they didn't give you any time to eat your own food, you know? Because all you would have to do is like eat one food and you'd be in good shape, you know?
Oh wow, high fey negotiator.
Yeah, exactly. Toxic.
Let's kill the mouse.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, like, if that game would have been played out, like you said, if you actually probably, there's a chance you could have even won that exact game. And the thing is, like, your deck could easily beat that game, or that deck. You just needed some time to even just eat one of your foods, you know, because like they were just putting just enough pressure to where you couldn't eat any of the foods, you know. So like, because you just need a little bit more life, but yeah, they were putting so much pressure on you.
Well, that's 0-1. We can still win the other
Oh,
rounds.
don't worry. Like that doesn't even matter, you know. The deck you have is like really good, so like there's nothing to worry about in terms of that. So I don't know what's up with this Discord client.
Okay, this seems like a good hand. Turn 1 make a food, turn 2 eat nothing yet, but we can play turn 3 the Hollow Scavenger, and later turn 5 the Hamlet Glutton, for example.
Oh yeah, this is a great hand. That's Scavenger is one of the best 3-drops in the format. The only other 3-drop I love is like the red one, obviously, that makes Rats is fine, and the Black Witch is really OP. Black Witch can just like end games all by itself. But
Yeah.
the Green Wolf might go down as like the best one because being able to make a food is just super OP. Plus, it can use the food to be like a 5/4, which is extremely OP. And plus, because green black right now, I think has a 62% win rate as a deck, which is insane.
We'll play.
Like that
Counter
wolf is,
spell.
and that wolf is the main reason. Yeah, spell stunner not so good. I think blue is the weakest color deck right now.
Yeah.
So
But that's what they are playing. Next one, I think I want to play the Hamlet Glutton, unless I want to fight something. Do I want to fight this?
well, it's a flyer,
I could
and it
also
gets.
block it or steal it.
Hold on.
So
I would say the thing is you're almost at enough mana to cast that thing normally though, anyways. So I would say just fight it. Just go ahead and fight it.
yeah, that's a good reason.
Yeah.
Fight with it.
And the thing is, like, you might get a token to sack to that anyways. Like, you do have the token to sack to it right there, the Tempting Apple.
Yep, an artifact we could sack.
Yeah.
Meter chill.
But,
Okay. What else?
yeah, but sure was annoying. Oh, top cookie, there you go.
I still think I try to Hellkite Dragon.
Yeah. If you want. I don't know if I would have done that, but the thing is, it's cutting off half my screen. So I think I would have maybe tried to run out the... Well, the thing is, otherwise your play was tough cookie, and I don't know if that's the best thing. My screen's like halfway cut off. It's kind of annoying me, because it's like cutting off half of it. So I have to like scroll up and down to see the other
Okay,
half.
they are making me discard. What do I keep? Tough Cookie or Hamlet Glutton?
I think you're supposed to keep tough cookie, right?
Yes, it's safer. And
Plus,
it's
you can
also
hasten
6.
the 4/4, right? Can you hasten the 4/4 next turn or no?
No.
Would it have summoning sickness or no?
Yes, it entered this turn, so it would have summoning sickness. We are
Yeah, I would
got
have to
the area
haste.
back. So
Wait, there was no way you could slap him with that 3/3 last turn, or you didn't want to slap him with the 3/3?
I didn't want to, just for a 3/3.
What other kind of synergy do you have with that card?
So, animate. Should I attack with Toast Cookie and a roll token?
They only could have one card in their hand. What kind of roll do they have?
They have a wicked roll.
Oh, just wicked?
Yeah, it would trade, so I will not be able to attack with a 4/4 anymore.
I'm not sure I would do that. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I wouldn't lose my 4/4. That's a lot to give up. So because once you lose your
be safe.
or like your board would just be a 2/3. You know.
Oh, I got rain.
You know what, man? It's awkward.
And they got rid of an island. Okay.
Oh, what?
I think it's better just to play red cap. Yep.
Lols. Yeah, like the thing is, I think you were gonna win even if you just top deck a land there because you were just gonna keep slapping them with the 4/4s, and I don't think that they'd be able to beat that. So.
Yep.
Man, this app is kind of awkward now. Like they changed the Discord app recently and like it overhauled it. The problem is like I'm watching and it's like cutting off half the screen, so I have to like scroll around. Easy
Can you
peasy,
zoom
right?
out or something, maybe?
Oh yeah, let me close it and reopen.
Okay, next
Seems
game.
yeah, it seems better, which is weird, but
I
works.
think we can keep it.
Yeah, you can brave the
Brave the
wilds.
wilds, get a forest, return from the wilds.
For a forest.
I already have the double red I need, so
Plus, you need double green for your big guy.
yep. Next turn, return from the wilds, making a land
Uh,
and
well, now I would make a land. I was gonna tell you to make a food and a 1/1, but now I would actually make a land for your X spell. So
a human.
yeah, always a human. Usually, it's like 99% gonna always be a human. So
So
wait,
move
wait,
to
wait, wait.
10.
You should have made red.
No, I have the red here.
No, 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 for your dragon. The dragon wants all the red you can
Well,
get.
yeah, that's
Jeez,
probably
oh
true.
Pete. He wants all the red you can get. Oh man, they got Greta. I don't know if you know this, but Greta's the most broken card in the whole format right now.
Yeah, but I
That's why
can
when you
kill
were
it.
drafting.
Do I play
Wait, what did you say?
monstrous
That's-
rage and fight with graceful takedown?
Oh,
I
and
can
take down
kill
the
the
Greta now?
take. Yep.
Yeah, kill the Greta, man. That thing is nasty. Greta is like the most nasty card in the format right now. What does it do? It bites it?
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, Greta is like, I've seen Greta just be winning games. Like, I saw Hammer Strike, he had 3 in one deck, and his opponent just kept killing him, and he's just like, I got more, man. Like, doesn't matter. Lols.
Okay. Attack for
1,
1.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're thinking, should they just block? That's what they were thinking. So now you have 6 mana. Do you want to slap them?
Yep. Slap him.
What does that card do? Then you can use it to throw it at them? The apple or whatever? What
No,
does it cost to throw it at them?
I can eat the apple or pay to burn them.
To throw it at them. Yeah, to
Yeah,
throw it
throw
at
the apple.
I wonder. Let's see. That would put them at 7.
Yes.
Oh, but the thing is, they have a food, so like I don't think it's relevant to throw it at them, per se. So you probably just want to eat it.
No, it is it. It's worth it. Next turn I can attack for 5 extra damage that they will have to block unless they want to die.
What do you mean they will have to block it? They have food too.
Yes, but now they are at 7 life. Next turn if I attack them for 5,
Oh, yeah. I see. Yeah, because at the end of the day, yeah, I think you are gonna be able to win this way. Yeah. This is actually nice. Yeah, 5, 7, 8. Yeah. These tempting apples are nice. Yeah. And then you're forcing this block. What is that 2/3? Is it a rare? I don't even know what that is.
nope. It's a 2-3 that draws from auras.
Oh, play your tough cookie then.
And next turn I can
I
attack
think
with
this
for
is game though
force.
because
Attack with for force or maybe even with Song of Totem Taz.
what does Song do? Make a bunch of rats? They all get
Yep.
haste.
Exactly. Oh, they destroyed the food.
Shoot. Yeah, now they're gonna eat their food while they can. Yeah. The thing is, you still have 2 foods though, because you have cookie
No.
plus the
Well, yeah.
plus cookies cookie. Yeah, that's okay.
Should I attack with Todd Cookie? See if he wants to block and play Agatha Champion after that.
Well, they're definitely gonna block probably but they might just block with the 1/3.
What should I do now? Play a bunch of rats, maybe?
Well, let's see. Don't play anything yet, but if you did, you'd get
If I play 5
5
rats,
of them. If you played 5 rats, you'd swing in. You'd get in with 3 of them. So you probably wouldn't do that. So you'd get 5 rats. They couldn't block. They'd
You can get
attack.
the rats down this turn and then kill one of their things next turn with the Mega Champion
Yeah.
to set
No,
up for
that's
lethal
not
maybe.
really. So, like, let's think. Like, they might attack next turn for 5, and that's fine. You go to 3. What's that card that they have exiled right now?
6-7.
Shit. Uh,
I think I still want to do this
you might.
because there's nothing. Agatha Champion alone doesn't do much now.
Yeah, there's just not a lot of options because that wolf is just big enough to where it's like you just don't have a lot of options right now. Like you have a 4/4. I don't know if you wanted to attack with the rats. I would have maybe just saved them back for a turn or two. If you're gonna attack with the rats, yeah, I think you wanted to save them back until you could attack with the 4/4 and the 2/2. You don't want to attack with the rats, man. Because the
I'm
problem
not
there
sure.
is they get 2 free blocks, so you might want to wait until more creatures can go with them, so they can't block them totally for free. Yeah, I'm not sure I would have attacked with the rats on that turn.
-1, -1.
Yeah, well, at least they got some value, is what we can say. Who do? All right, so they come in for 5, which we knew was coming in. That's fine. Oh, you know what? I thought there was no board wipes in the format. Now I realize there is that card. Ooh, tough cookie. Crap, being able to fight something here doesn't do anything. Well, you can block. You can block the. Yeah. You're just going to die to the 6/7, it looks like.
Yes. I would have to
Well,
block it with a foot and double block holding Galefang.
don't forget the tough cookie, and then you have a food. And then you get a food from tough cookie, so that's. You're going to be able to eat 9 lives worth of cookies this turn. Oh no, but
Only
you only have
6.
4 extra.
Yeah.
But you're going to have 9 life. Is that going to be enough? I guess just pass turn and we'll see. It might not be, but I mean the opponent's been playing
The
great.
problem
Green
is
black
I
I think
can't block this one.
yeah, I don't think you can win, but or like I don't think you can survive, but the thing is green black is the strongest deck by a mile, so it's not even close. That's why when I saw you drafting, I was trying to like push you into green black. I was like green black is just the strongest. It's not close. Like it's not even close.
Oh, that's lethal.
I mean not being able to block is always a strong mechanic.
Even if I block here with a foot token, I get trampled over.
The trample is the exact problem, yeah. If there was no trample on that creature, I think you'd be able to survive, but because of the trample, it messes everything up.
Yeah.
Because you'd be able to gain 6, right? Go to 9, and then, but because of the trample, it ruins everything. So yeah.
And eating the food is not enough.
Yeah, the opponent somehow survived that one, man. Somehow they got just lucky enough, that 4/4 with the roll was too big,
Yep.
just a little big. Look at that, just lethal. It was good. They played well, and it shows you just how good black green is. Just a little too big, a little too much value. Man, you were putting the pressure on him too.
Well, let's go to the next one.
Yeah, you were whooping their butt though. Like they didn't stand a lot of chance, and then they just barely survived there. Just barely. That's all they needed was just barely. Usually you don't see anybody with an Agatha's champion in hand and the opponent on 4 life and not win the game,
Yeah.
Agatha's champion is bigger than like everything in the set, so.
Okay. Let's say it's a good hand.
Seems fine, but not great. There's some bad parts about this hand, and the bad part is that it doesn't do anything for the first so many turns.
Yeah.
I guess get a red. There's a world where you don't even play that. I don't think you were supposed to actually play that card.
Why
Because
not?
you might want to turn that into a 3/3.
I have
First,
another
so-
in the deck, so
What do you have?
if another one.
But still,
So
because you don't
thing
want
in the
to.
deck is good.
Where'd they get the roll at? Oh, from
From
the
the
3-mana
reach.
card?
Yeah. Maybe that was a bit too slow.
It was risky.
Now Titanic Growth, not useful.
Oh man, I thought that was the actual 2-drop when I seen it. Like the was it the wolf witch, the wolf elf?
Yeah.
I was actually relieved, like, okay, well at least we got something. You know what card actually is good is the Scarecrow. That's a artifact. That card is actually good because it has reach. That's a Scarecrow.
Okay.
2, 4, 7.
Next one I think I will play the Red Tooth, put a roll heal and fight something.
This will put you to 5. They're on 3 lands still. They don't play a land. Yep, they missed a land drop.
To the fairy.
Well, can I see your can I see the board? Yeah, maybe to the fairy, and then you can block the 3/2. Oh, the 3/2 is gonna get you killed.
Yeah.
But it's gotta be the fairy though, probably. You're just in a rough spot because of the slow start. Oh, I didn't know I had a wicked roll, but I mean that's the wicked roll. That's gonna be there no matter what.
Oh wow, and lose 2 life there. Yep, I'm dead.
Yep, and that's I think I was telling you about that card earlier. How nasty of a card it is. The witch. It's a really good card. The win rate's insane on it. Because the thing is, if you read it baseline, it's not that impressive. But if you think about how much free food there is in the set, it's really nasty. There's a lot of free food. So your deck was good. You just had maybe some bad draws and some bad luck. So, but at the end of the day, black green's really strong.
Yep.
Black red not as strong. Or green red.
Well, only 1-3 this time.
Yeah, the best part about losing is you get to draft a new deck. So.
Yep. But this is the end of the video, so see you in the next one.